해봅시다. 오랜만이네. 일단은 모닥불 다 꺼버려.
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service.
Oh.
He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
부자 털기.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Find what you need, leave the rest. Check out these
창문.
wares.
여기?
Drops of blood leading away.
Fine goods for a fair price.
More blood. I'm still on the trail.
Only the finest.
Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
Check out these wares.
Did someone run
당신인가요?
past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
도둑질을 또 했네?
Don't pass up these goods.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
Kings and warlords come and go.
누굴까?
No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way I'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help.
떨군 거 아니야?
That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off. It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village.
개소리야
I'll
이게
explain
씨발.
everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
아니, 봐 좋다마는 그래도 저 부자란 사람이 나쁜 짓을 한 것도 아닌 거 같이 보이고 이걸 씨발 그냥 팔아버린다고? 이게 맞나? 선생님 이런 건 좀 알잘딱해서 스킵 같은 거 안 되나요? 아 참나 진짜. 설마 이런 것도 다 일일이 그걸 해놨네. 진짜 개쩌네. 아 배수로에 빠졌어 씨벌.
Like taking a breath on a long day.
네가
I
범인이냐?
was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
갑자기 새로운 퀘스트를
I'll
준다고?
consider it. But only if you return the sword to Ravon.
I knew you were gonna say that. Fine, I'll return the damn blade. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old campfire on the fork near the branded shore. Start looking there. But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of shadow Karja. And not the needy kind, but they're tormentors.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get.
와 1500. 와 쳤네. 시간을 낭비할 순 없지. 빨리 와. 왜 오다 말아. 혹시 모르니까.
This must be when Hassan was supposed to check in. It looks like there was a scuffle here, but no body. If someone dragged Hassan off, there should be tracks.
아산 어딨냐?
Oh, here we are. Let's see where they went.
근데 포커스만 있으면 누구든지 이 짓을 할 수 있는 거잖아. 그러면 돈 벌기 쉬울 것 같은데 왜 안 하는 걸까? 왜 나만 하는 거지?
The Shadow Karja outpost. Let's hope Hassan is inside.
아 많은데. 됐다.
Heard something.
어? 미안 누구?
Spotted. They've got Hassan, all right. He needs help.
어우 씨발 개새끼가. 아우
That hurt. Down.
살아있냐?
Kinjeev sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him a slap on the back. Come on, this way.
오케이. 멋있네.
Kinjeev told me about the cause. Did you lose the shipment?
No, it's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people in Sunfall that will be happy to see it.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named Ravon. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood for help? Ugh. But after everything you've done, I can't refuse. But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall. Be safe.
I'll find a use for you.
A man named Nassan came to see me, and we came to an arrangement. I think many in Sunfall will benefit from it. All this from a stolen sword. As they say, follow the shadow, and you'll find a flame.
여긴 어떻게 들어가지? 못 들어가나? 아, 아니구나. 여기로 들어갈 수 있구나.
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
아, 얻었어요.
You mean these?
Very well then.
12개인가 그렇던데.
Congratulations and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor one hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So,
What do you mean?
from the hunting ground,
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their dog. I don't think the Oseram know how to... He was too plain hammered, as they like to say.
What do I do?
If you get the same mark from all the... Show me what marks you've earned.
I believe I have enough here.
You brought in all the sun marks. I'm pleased to present to you a Lodge Blast Sling.
뭐야, 이게,
Lodge,
씨발.
congratulations. I've given you everything I have here.
다 얻었는데? 어. 뭐가 들어있나? 어? 야, 이거 이런 게 있었나? 좋네. 아, 이거 아니지. 얼음 2개, 번개 하나. 아. 아. 아, 폭발도 괜찮은데요, 근데 진짜. 멀리 있는 걸 쏠 수가 없으니까. 암살 플레이가 안 되는 거지, 거의. 아, 괜찮아 보이는데 이거. 아, 저 괜찮아 보이는데 이거. 아, 이거. 아니야, 그래도 어.
Hope you're enjoying the Hunter's Lodge. 그래도 범용성이 좋은 걸 써야지. 어.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this.
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could
왜 이렇게 느려? 아, 이 새끼.
honor their loved.
진짜 너무한 거
There
아니야?
are obstacles. While Meridian holds its breath for any disturb.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram. He waits there now, forbidden to enter. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel. A shrine was built there to ward off the machines. It's effective. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb. They need no beckoning.
So clear the machines out of 2 shrines and...
All I can ask for is your charity and that they're stored.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back...
No. But it can help those who grieve.
I didn't think your priesthood would...
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To where now our hoods make us blind. We wish...
The killing. You mean the Red Raid?
Yes. And the sacrifice.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests.
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brothers, even he couldn't turn me away. And how he tried. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnamon.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old Nasubi are left to wear their sins.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trip. He spoke out against the sacrifices.
You lost someone you loved too.
아이고.
No, not lost. When I took up
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
to honor their memories,
타락한 자들 퀘스트. 아, 쉣.
This must be the sun's climb, where the Banuk wants to paint his mark.
벌써 글린트 호크 소리가 나는데. 쉣. 와, 안 맞아 이게? 오케이, 나이스. 여기서 잡아. 여기서 죽어야 되는데. 죽어라. 누구 있어요? 언제 왔냐?
You were a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies. That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished shamans. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that... You have my thanks, Hunter.
뭐야, 나 두 번째부터 했네. 아이고.
This is where the Otarian plan to say her goodbyes.
나와라.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind. I kept running. But here...
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild.
I'll tell her it was I who died here, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests. Oh,
What is it?
there. Her bracelet. And
Do you need to be alone?
for the first time,
세 번째.
Oh, son, may this ceasefire be short and the peace be everlasting.
There's a guard under the last
This
case.
must be the Shrine of Kings that Armand told me about.
Ostrom slaves built that thing.
You won't get in there.
뭐야, 씨 어디서 봤는데?
Dried up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive.
It reminds me of someone.
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on Munya. The Karja gave me back his broken bones.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King.
I need to see his work again. But that shriveled up...
I'll see what I can do.
야,
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his...
If you want to be alone, go someplace else.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers...
So the Karja have become...
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great?
You mean Meridian was pure when the...
The sun is pure, child. It is...
허허.
I thought of Vod taking the...
The boy dishonored his father to kill his sun king.
And how many more would...
The sun called for blood.
늙은이가 정신이 나갔네,
You called the
진짜.
temple corrupt. But aren't you one of...
They call themselves sun priests, but yet those who gave their whole...
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for...
You know nothing of our rights.
Why do you think your army is weak?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries, our most blessed warriors, chased out of our tribe is torn.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone. I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here, but
You
당신은
don't
아무
believe in the
권한도 없어.
throne, the priesthood, the...
I have the...
Then call it for help.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
꺼져, 새끼야.
He gave them the best work he'd ever...
They defaced it because...
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. I thank you for on...
I hope you can find...
I wouldn't...
Hot flame today. You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Everyone's wearing an Oseram gear nowadays.
You'll regret not stopping.
오케이, 다
So you've
왔어.
come back to the temple.
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, Your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend, and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
다음 퀘스트.
Now to find out what caused this.
이 거긴데 공격당하고 있던데. 여기가 아닌가?
It was a machine lure. We don't know how they got it.
Rosgron concealed the parts on his person, no doubt.
We searched him. How?
You don't want to know how.
Warden Geneva. This is the one who defeated the behemoths.
Outlander. I'm impressed. I don't impress easily. Tell me, how do you fare with hunting living prey?
Haven't had any complaints. Why?
3 dangerous prisoners have escaped. I need my men here, getting the others back in line. None of this would have happened if we dealt with criminals the old way. But I've clashed that gong before, and here I am. And here you are.
What's the old way?
To be buried up to the neck and left for the sun's judgment.
Seems to me like the judgment's already been made.
Not one of them committed another crime.
Who are these dangerous prisoners?
3 from the isolation cages. Don't feel sorry for them. They've lived well off the Sun King's conscience. First is Rosgrund. Oseram trapmaker, hates the Karja, crazy as a loon in heat. Caught in one too many blasts. Or one too few. Then there's Ulia, a Tanakh warrior, if that means anything to you.
Not really.
테낙스가 뭐야?
tribe?
Reavers, from the south. Bloodthirsty. Some say they're cannibals, but she slurped gruel well enough. And the last is Gavan, a traitor who smuggled weapons to the exiles.
Compared to the other 2, this one doesn't seem so bad.
He helped drag out a civil war, all for the shards it got him. A machine has more warmth.
Do you know a hunter named Nil? He told me about this place.
Nil? That's what he calls himself now. Is he well?
I maybe wouldn't say well.
He was born under a long and dark shadow, but he wasn't a knife without a thought behind it. Like the butchers of the Sun Ring. He had honor, old-fashioned. His time here boiled it to the surface.
So the Karja keep their criminals in this place?
Since the liberation. We've had them all, from thieves to the Mad King Jiran's former kestrels. The Sun King believes in the power of change, and sure enough, some did change. Shed their skin, like lizards. I thought all criminals were the same once. That's why the Sun King gave me command of Sunstone Rock. As an education.
Sounds like an honor. I mean, I haven't seen any other women in Karja armor.
No. I'm not one of your sisters. No woman can wear Karja armor. When I was young, I chose to become a soldier. One good enough to join Avad's honor guard.
뭔
There was
개소리야
talk
씨발
about what I
저게.
was.
뭔
So
앞뒤가 안 맞는
I'd
소리를 또
say,
하네. 저런
Test
새끼.
me, and I'll break your arm.
씨발 여자
After
맞잖아.
enough arms had been
아닌가?
broken, there was less talk.
I'm curious, but I'd rather we didn't have to start
남자야
fighting.
여자야 씨발.
Agreed.
So you want these
모르겠다.
prisoners
아,
brought
씨.
back?
No. I want them put in the earth. I doubt they'll give you any choice. They had their chance with the Sun King's generosity. So now they face mine. A bounty on all their heads. Ulia of the Tanakh, Razgrund of the Oseram, and the traitor Gavan.
If I did this for you, I'd need a lead on them.
Well, when Ulia first swept through the Sundom, it was with the jungle bandits. I say she'll go back. Razgrund we pulled out of a crack in Dusk Mesa, where he'd been tinkering with his bombs. And Gavan will be trying to pay his way across the lake. I'd burn my palm on it. Look in Bright Market.
It's not what I imagined.
점점 퀘스트가 좀 많아지는데? 뭐 이렇게 많아 씨발.
I already got rid of the bandits. I don't think it'll be hard to find this way.
여기 있었나 보네.
The bandits will fight to determine the strongest.
I told you they would come! Drive her into the dirt!
어? 나랑 싸운다고? 잠깐만 나 이거만 먹을게. 근데 뭔 짓을 하고 있었냐? 야 씨발. 버티는구나. 그것도?
No way we could have talked about this, huh?
All the Kaja did was talk. Talk and bleed. Talk and shackle me. And you fought like a Tanakh. I'd have taken you for my child.
You can't just take a child.
The strong take from the weak. And in the taking, I'm made stronger. These stories pricked into my skin. Look. Children, riches, lives, and land. All of these have been mine. Drink of my blood, and I'll live on.
No, Ilya. I've got enough stories to carry.
죽여버렸는데? 이게 맞나? 이게 맞을까? 죽여버렸는데 아예 그냥?
They called King Jiran dangerous.
이쪽으로 가죠. 왜 멀리 돌아가라고 하는 걸까? 돌아가라고 한 이유를 알 것 같기도. 절벽이 있네 씨발. 들어가려고 하니까. 오 쉣. 여기 아니야. 여기 아니야. 아 분명 1 붙어있는데 왜 저게 1이 돼있지? 와 미친놈. 비켜봐. 비켜줄래?
thought they'd send soldiers. The mighty Karja Empire must be more strapped than I thought.
Just go about your business.
Sad. No matter. Bounty hunters die like the rest. Welcome to my ravine of death.
Are you serious?
Sadist, murderer, trafficker, all these things. That's why they put me in that stinking hole. Careful now. Don't slip.
아, 걱정도 해주네. 고마워라.
I'm curious. I don't suppose those behemoths that called to the prison killed Geneva.
You're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, that's why I have my toys to distract me from the pain.
야, 내려와, 씨발.
Not yet, little acrobat.
아야. 별로 안 아픈데? 좀 더 세게 만들지.
Whoopsie. Still alive?
Yes.
Oh, you're a trickster.
안 보여.
But you're not on fire yet. Persistent, aren't you? Easy does it. Mind your fingers. You got me. No more traps. Tell Geneva I'll be a good boy from now on.
아, 사기꾼
You
새끼.
expect me to believe that? What's in your hand?
Oh, this? Oh, just a little... Oops.
I guess he died doing what he loved.
뭐야, 그냥 죽었어? 아니, 저 병신 뭐지?
This Gavon came through here. The inn seems like a good place to start asking.
As the sun is my witness, never had an...
What about a man named Gavon? All kinds, I'm sure. Like one's...
I never heard of your Gavon. If he's trouble, now I've things to be doing, Nora girl.
Oh, he wasn't suspicious at all.
이상한데?
Time to take a look around.
거짓말을 잘 못하는 친구인가 보네. 뭐냐?
I'm tired. I've worked enough to last a lifetime.
새끼들 어딨어?
Girl, I told you, Bright Market has its shadows, but I run a clean establishment.
The sun shines on those who mind alone.
어디 있을까? 여기 있나?
We keep to the Sun King's laws here. I've got a lot on my mind. Sorry.
아, 뭐냐?
Sorry, I have no news of interest. I don't think I can help you.
Look, if this Gavan, whoever he is, took something of yours, talk to the guards.
여관을 뒤져서
Wasn't expecting you to speak this wonder. All your kind members and fighters were just defeated.
여기다.
Hello, Gavon. You wouldn't have gotten us off without help. But you didn't make for the harbor, and you didn't go alone.
나와라.
They saw me. This is it.
팀이 이 새끼들이야?
So did Gavon find his friends or his enemies? Suppose they're all the same to me. Looks like they weren't happy.
If you can break out of Sunstone Rock, you can take a bit of knife play, can't you? You didn't break out. You're a snitch. Come to bring Meridian down. Hey! Friend of yours, Gavon? Got it!
너냐?
They sent you to take me back to Sunstone?
No.
Huh. Well,
Geneva said you were a smuggler,
I could tell you anything. A sick mother.
but you'd be lying.
In the year I spent in the cage, you can take that back to Sunstone Rock.
그냥 죽었는데? 애들 왜 다 죽었어 그냥? 나쁜 새끼들 그냥 죽이나? 죽어버렸네.
Your aid to the Karja's son. That's the official response.
2 of them got themselves killed.
They would have found death with or without.
That's what I told myself.
Smart girl.
Where to go if you're lost? I'm a guard, not the town crier.